slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. We are here for today's live play-by-play of the Yankees versus the Phillies at Baycare Park this afternoon. Glad that you were able to hop into the stream, and as usual, we will be live streaming it here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, and it will be simulcast on YankeeMania. So we want to thank you in advance for your support. Appreciate you taking the time out of your busy Tuesday afternoon to listen to a little bit of play-by-play. For those of you that are out there, if you have not hit the like and share button, please do so. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing. And if you are a member of either or both channels, make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you know when we are live and not Memorex. Welcome to the stream, Joe. Appreciate you being here today. What do you know?
Thank you, Ken. How you doing? Just got off a wonderful show. I wish everybody that didn't listen to it or see it, please go see it. McKenna Guerrero was fabulous. What a sports announcer, high school for Sports Illustrated, a beautiful young woman and very energetic. And go check it out, guys. It's a wonderful, beautiful interview, and I think you'll enjoy it. You'll learn a lot, what they go through and everything, with that. Also, Ken and I have some pretty exciting, good news to let everybody know, and I'm going to let Ken actually break the news to us, and then I could always add to it. But Ken does a great job doing that, so Ken, take it away.
All righty. This evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YankeeMania, we will be doing the live play-by-play of Team Italy versus Team USA in the World Baseball Classic. It'll be streamed live on YankeeMania and simulcast at Yankees The Ugly Truth. So please hop in and listen to a little bit of WBC baseball and see some of your favorite major leaguers out there. We'll be doing the live play-by-play, so I'm quite sure that you will enjoy the day.
Yes, thank you, Ken. And also, you might ask, well, I thought that was going to be on a new channel. Well, you got to realize there. Aaron Judge is playing. There's Yankees on there. So there's Yankee flavor. We're going to keep it on YankeeMania. If it was two other teams or something like that, might be a different story. But this deserves to be on on the Yankee channel itself, YankeeMania, and we're gonna rah-rah Judge. To be honest with you people, I can't lose because I grew up Italian American. And they instilled in me that when they play each other, you can't lose. And it's true. I might live in the United States, but I also have roots in Italy, in Sicily. So this particular game, I can't lose. So I'm going to sit back, enjoy, give a little play-by-play. I have the best with me doing it. So it's a win-win situation. So please come, enjoy. And we'll tell you a little bit more about it a little bit later on because I think Ken wants to give the lineup. So take it away, Ken.
All right. That's amore.
When the moon is short.
There you go. Today's lineup for our New York Yankees is leading off and playing first base, Ben Rice, followed by The left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Shortstop, George Lombard Jr. will be in the 3-hole slot. J.C. Escaro will be behind the dish and cleaning up. Possible Yankee upstart bench player, Max Schumann, will be at second, hitting in the 5-hole. Playing in center field will be Spencer Jones, hitting in the 6-hole. Luciano will be DHing in the 7th hole. Ornelas will be at third base in the 8-hole. And Kennedy Corona will be bringing up the rear in right field, hitting 9th. On the bump for us today is going to be Luis Gil. Today's lineup will be facing off with the Phillies' Trey Turner, shortstop, hitting leadoff, followed by JT Realmuto behind the dish out of the 2-hole. Alec Bohm will be at third, hitting in the 3-hole. And Drolis Garcia, former Texas Ranger, will be in right field, playing cleanup. Bryson Stott will be at second base in the 5-hole. Dela Cruz, playing left field, will be in the 6-hole. Moore will be at first base in the 7-hole. Leone will be in center field in the 8-hole. And Pinto will be DHing. On the bump for the Phillies is going to be Banks. Welcome to the stream, those of you that have just hopped in. We're a couple of minutes before, actually maybe a minute before first pitch. Mm-hmm. And we're broadcasting from the Clearwater location, the Phillies' home at Bank Clear Ballpark. And it looks like Banks is ready to get it on. And his first pitch is a sinker down low for ball 1. Count is 1-0, and the game is underway. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is down low and inside. Ball 2. Count is 2-0. And Banks sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to the first baseman. Moore is going to handle it cleanly and step on the bag himself to record the first out of the inning.
Would have been
Coming
nice
up to bat is Jason Dominguez.
Would have been nice for him to take a strike.
It happens. And the first pitch is a sweeper up high. Count is 1-0. Thank you, Kelvin. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count is even at 1-1, and Dominguez is hitting from the right side, so Lord knows what we're going to get. God sakes.
Yeah,
and Banks sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2 on Dominguez. Banks seems to be working a little bit fast today.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
And Banks sets. The pitch is on the way, and this is blasted deep to left field. And this one is going, and gone. A 4-bagger for Jason Dominguez for the first Yankee hit and the first Yankee run of the day.
Against the lefty.
Damn you. We'll do it the right way. We'll have plenty of time because the Yankees have already played this home run 7 times before it's all said and done. Surprising hit by Dominguez since he hits right-handers very poorly. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr., and the first pitch is a fastball that clips the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Banks sets and fires, and this is up and in. Count is 1-1. Welcome, Nancy. Welcome, Cruz. Appreciate y'all hopping into the stream. Banks sets and fires, and this one is foul, tipped into the glove of the catcher. Count is now 1-2. And Banks sets. Pitch is up and away. Count is evened at deuce. What color is that goose? Yankee pinstripe blue. That's what color. And Banks sets. Pitch is inside. Count is now full, 3-2. Good to see Lombard showing a little bit of patience. Banks sets and fires, and Lombard swings through the pitch for strike 3, and that is going to record the second out of the afternoon for the Yankees. J.C. Escarra is coming up to bat. And Banks sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and tipped into the glove of the catcher. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is evened out, 1-up. Honestly, Cruz, I am not sure where Banks ranks in their pecking order. Next pitch is on the way, and it is just a bit inside. Count is 2-1. And Banks sets, fires, and this pitch is a towering fly ball to the infield. Bryson Stott is calling for it, and he is going to put that elevator shaft home run in his back pocket and call it a day. So that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees drop a one spot on a Jason Dominguez 4-bagger. Coming up in the bottom of the first is going to be Trey Turner, JT Realmuto, and Alec Bohm. So a good start for the Yankees. Like it. I love it. I want to see more of it. So how are we feeling today? Why wouldn't Jones stay in Major League camp? He is in Major League camp. He will not be reassigned, actually go and start playing in the minor leagues until the WBC players come back to the squad. It is purely an administrative move. And honestly, as far as a fourth outfielder is concerned, the Yankees were looking for somebody right-handed hitting. Jones doesn't fit that profile. He needs to work on his strikeout rate, and he's not going to get that done as a get that done as a bench player for the New York Yankees. He needs everyday at bats, and he will get that down in Scranton. They let Ranger go, I think, Cruz, because of his age. Because of his increasing age, his numbers were not spectacular during the regular season, but he was a baller on the postseason. Kelvin Dominguez hit a home run in his first at bat, right-handed even. He looked pretty good to me. And if you didn't know, Cruz, the Phillies just invested a boatload of cash, which probably would have gone to Ranger Suarez and Jesus Luzardo. So they signed a young, good left-handed pitcher for a good period of time. And let's see. And Heel sets and fires, and the first pitch is a fastball that catches the outside portion of the plate. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a slider down low off the plate. Count is evened out, 1-1. Heel sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is now 1-2. And Heel sets, and he misses just off the plate with a four-seamer, and that is going to take it to deuce. Heel sets, and the fastball is down low. Count is now full, 3-2. Heel sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain full. That is Heel's sixth pitch of the at-bat. And Heel sets. The four-seamer is fouled down the first base line. Rice and Ascar are chasing it, but it's going to make it into the stands. Count remains full, 3-2. Looks like Heel's fastball is taking a little bit tick up. That was a 96 mile an hour. Heel sets and fires, and this one is chopped foul into the stands. Count remains full. Good afternoon, NES. Heel sets and fires, and this ball is bounced down the third base line. Ornelas is going to field it and shoot it to Rice for the first out of the inning. Good play by Ornelas. Coming up to bat is JT Realmuto. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is fouled off. Count is now 0-2. Heel sets, and the fastball is fouled straight back, so that is going to be fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Heel sets, and he fires, and the pitch is down low and away. Count is 1-2. And Heel sets. The changeup is going to bounce in the dirt. Count is now deuce. Heel sets and fires, and this is a fly ball. The second baseman and the right fielder are converging on it, and they collide, and the ball drops to the ground. So that is going to be an error. Don't know who the hell they're charging that one on. So the Phillies have their first base runner on. And it looks like it was Schumann's ball, and Corona was trying to call him off. Coming up to bat is Alec Bohm. And they're going to charge Corona the error on that one because that was clearly Schumann's ball. And the first pitch is up and in for ball one. Count is 1-0 on Bohm. Heel sets and fires, and the Slider is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-up. Heel sets and fires, and this one is weakly bound to shortstop. And Lombard has only got one play. He fires to first base to record the second out of the inning. Realmuto is going to advance to second, so there are 2 outs with a runner at second. And Androlis Garcia is coming up to bat. Garcia was signed by the Phillies in the offseason after he was released by the Texas Rangers. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer comes ringing in there at 96 mile an hour right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Heel sets and fires, and the slider is chopped foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Heel sets and fires, and this one is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike three. And that is going to do it for the Phillies in the bottom of the first. Coming up to bat is going to be Schumann, Jones, and Luciano. And for those of you that were asking about Joe, we made a special announcement to begin this game. This evening at 9 p.m., we will be simulcasting, or Joe will be streaming on YankeeMania, the Team Italy versus the Team USA game at 9 p.m. We will be doing the live play-by-play. It will be simulcast here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Mainstream is on YankeeMania. Joe's down there taking care of some business, letting folks know, because we didn't make the decision to actually call the game until just before this game, making sure that we had the stream so that we didn't have any chaos going on this evening, and giving everybody the opportunity, good, ample opportunity for people to make plans to watch the game. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is most appreciated, and we definitely appreciate you being here to listen to a little bit of play-by-play baseball. I'm creating a short on Will Ward and Luis Hill, and keep an eye on it, because I'll be dropping that here, at least one this week and one possibly later. And it looks like Jonathan Boland is coming in to take the top of the second. And Boland steps on the mound. Looks like he is ready to go. Schumann is in the box. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a 96 mile an hour fastball that just paints the inside corner. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it breaks off the plate. Slider is low and away. Count is evened at 1-1. Boland sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Schumann. Olin sets, fires, and the ball is chopped to the shortstop. Turner is going to do a spinning move and flip it to first base. Moore is going to dig it out of the dirt. And that is going to be the first out of the inning for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. And Bowman sets and fires, and the fastball is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Boland seems like he's got a little bit of giddy up on his fastball. And he sets and fires, and the slider is off the plate outside. Count is now 2-0 on. Welcome to the stream shot. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven to center field. And this one is going, and gone. That is Spencer Jones's fourth home run of this spring training. Went 416 feet and traveled at 107 miles an hour. So he tattooed the hell out of that ball. Yankees take a 2-0 lead in the top of the second. Coming up to bat is the DH, Luciano. And the first pitch to Luciano is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is going to be off the plate. Count is evened at 1-up. For those of you just hopping in the stream, and the pitch is on the way, and there is a check swing. Umpire at first says, no. That is called strike two. Count is 1-2. Hey, Michael, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. What channel is this game on? It's being broadcast out of Philly. And I think if you have access to the Gotham Sports app, it is on there. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung through by Luciano for strike three, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the third baseman, Ornelas. And if you have access to the MLB app, it is on there via the and the first pitch is on the way, and the slider is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Boland sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is evened at 1-up. And Boland sets and fires, and this one's hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2 on Ornelas. And the pitch is on the way, and Boland misses outside with the slider. Count evens up at 2-2. And the pitcher sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Ball out of the strike zone. And that is going to do it for the New York Yankees in the top of the second, but not before they score the second run of the game on a Spencer Jones blast to left field. Score is 2-0 Yankees in the middle of the second. Coming up to bat is going to be Stott, De La Cruz, and more. Well, NES, that is an opinion, certainly. For those of you who have hopped in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is most appreciated. And if you are subscribed, make sure that your notifications are hit so that you know every time that we are live and not Memorex. And once again, we will announce that this evening at 9 p.m. on NY Yankee Mania, we will be doing the live play-by-play of Team Italy faces Team USA in the WBC. It will be simulcast on Yankees The Ugly Truth. So if you want to look at a little bit of WBC baseball tonight, hop on and we will be there just for you. And we are 16 days before opening day, where we open up on the 25th of March in San Francisco against those Giants. First pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for a call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low and in the dirt. Count is even at 1-1. And a four-seamer is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. And heel sets and fires, and the pitch is lined over Dominguez's head and shoulders for a single to center field. Phillies have runner at first base, and Brian De La Cruz is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is taken right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Heel sets. And there is a pickoff attempt. The ball gets past Rice, and that is going to be an E1. So the Phillies are going to have a runner at second with nobody out. Yeah, he'll definitely airmail that one. And it looks like there's timeout being called. Actually, it's a warning to heel, making sure that he makes eye contact with the runner before he sets. Heel checks the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. And heel sets, and this ball is chopped foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the ball is on the way, and that is a line drive to left center field. Dot is rounding third, and they are going to plate their first run of the afternoon. So that is an RBI single for De La Cruz. Score is 2-1. So the Phillies have a runner at first with nobody out. They have plated their first run of the afternoon. Heel is at 30 pitches on the afternoon. And he sets and fires, and he paints a slider on the outside corner for call strike one. Looks like the Phillies are going to challenge this one. And it looks like Heel is going to be upheld with a strike. So the Phillies lose their first challenge of the afternoon. Phillies have one challenge remaining. And Heel sets and fires, and this pitch is checked. Swing foul. Count is 0-2 on Moore. And Heel sets and fires, and the ball is hammered down the third baseline foul. Count remains 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a beautiful 97-mile-an-hour fastball that is fouled off. So if there's any concerns about Heel's velocity, it certainly seems to be there. Welcome to the stream, Ray. Appreciate you being here. Heel sets and fires, and this is a towering pop-up. Bryce is tracking it and is going to make the play in foul territory for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the center fielder, Leon. And it looks like there is a pitch clock violation on Heel. So that is an auto ball one. Heel sets and fires. And this ball is grounded through the left side into left field. Dominguez fields it cleanly and fires a lollipop throw into Ornelas. So the Phillies are going to have runners at first and second with one out. Pinto, their DH, is coming up to bat. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the stream. We are doing just fine. And the pitch is on the way, and it paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And I want to thank Jason for his $1.99 super chat. Most appreciated, brother. We'll try to do the best that we can. And the pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. And Heel sets and fires, and this ball is chopped up at the middle. Heel turns around, fires to second, and it is relayed for first. So it is a 1-4-3 double play to do it for the Phillies, but not before the Phillies get a run on the RBI single by Dela Cruz. So as we head to the top of the third, Yankees will have Kennedy Corona, Ben Rice, and Jason Dominguez coming up to bat. And if you were not here, welcome to the stream, Jason and SJ. If you did not hear, we will be calling on NYYankeeMania today's live play-by-play of Team Italy versus Team USA. That'll be at 9 p.m. and it'll be simulcast right here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NYYankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Hey, NFE, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Are you calling tonight's WBC game on the strike zone? And it looks like the Phillies will be bringing in Jose Alvarado to replace Jonathan Boland. So it definitely looks like they're stressing their bullpen out today to see what they have. Okay. If you're at work or whatnot, we will be calling it on NYYankeeMania simulcast on Yankees The Ugly Truth. So drop in and listen to a little baseball if you have the time. Appreciate your support. And for those of you just hopping in, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share and subscribe if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NYYankeeMania family. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is definitely a high fastball, 97 miles an hour. Count is 1-0 on Corona. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is clapped straight back. Foul. Count is 0-1 on Corona. Alvarado sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on Yankee hitter. And Alvarado sets, fires, and the pitch is inside and low. Count is evened at deuce. Welcome, Michael. Appreciate you being here. And the pitch is on the way, and this one almost clips Corona in the shin and feet. Count is now full, 3-2. And Alvarado sets, and the pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the third baseman. He is going to try to handle it, but cannot come up with it cleanly. So, oh my God. Corona did not run on that play and is thrown out. Well, Bohm tried to field it, came off his hands, and Corona was not running. Don't know if he thought that the ball came off of his foot. looking at it, I think that Corona may have been right. I think Corona might have hit his foot, but they did not. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off by Rice. Hey, Wendy, welcome to the stream. First pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1 to Rice. Alvarado sets and fires, and the pitch is up and in. Count is evened out 1-1. Rice is 0 for 1 all the day. He grounded out the first inning. And the pitch is on the way, and he waves at a cutter. Count is now 1-2. Alvarado sets and fires, and the pitch is a cutter down low and away. Count is evened up at 1-1, or 2-2, excuse me. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice swings at a cutter that is off the plate for strike 3, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Bad at bat. Welcome to the stream, Wendy. Appreciate you being here. Coming up to bat is J. Dom, hitting from the right side. He is 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a 4-bagger. And the first pitch is a fastball inside and low. Count is 1-0. Alvarado sets and fires, and the cutter is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. Welcome back, John. Alvarado sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. And Alvarado sets, fires, and the cutter is swung on and missed. And that is going to do it for the Yankees today in the top of the third. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Turner, Realmuto, and Bohm. And welcome back, Joe. He's here for the live scoreboard update, and he can talk more about tonight's World Baseball Classic. Joe, what do you know? We are not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Welcome
Yes,
back.
sir.
Welcome back, everyone. Good call so far. I'm really looking forward to tonight. A lot of people already are saying, oh, they're so happy because they can't really watch the game tonight. So tune in, everyone, to NY-YankeeMania, the Yankees' Ugly Truth, as we do the USA-Italy game tonight at 9 p.m. Let's go to the scoreboard. The Tigers lead the Red Sox 2-0. Bottom three, the Twins and the Rays, no score. Bottom 2, Orioles 2, Astros 2. Mid-third, Braves and Blue Jays, 0-0. Mets and Cardinals 1-1, top of the third. The Nationals 2-0 over the Marlins, top 3. And everything else is later. The Giants, Guardians, White Sox, Athletics, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Cubs, Texas Rangers, Padres, Angels, Reds, Rockies, Royals, and Mariners. Let's check World Baseball. And the only thing we see here, Japan won 9-0 today. I think that was from today. I guess they must have played earlier. Israel and the Netherlands, Canada and Puerto Rico, and Italy and the United States all later, with the Italy and United States the last game at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Enjoy the rest of the game, everyone. We're looking forward to tonight, and I will be back with a scoreboard update in just a little bit. And enjoy the great play-by-play from Mr. Ken. Take it away, Ken.
All right, we're going to come to you mid at bat. The count on Trey Turner is 1-2. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and the 96-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. And heel sets and fires, and the slider is low and away. Count is evened at deuce. Heel sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on, foul tipped into the glove of Escara, and that is going to be a strikeout for Hill, his second on the afternoon. Hill is at 46 pitches on the day. Coming up to bat is JT Realmuto. Hill sets and fires, and the changeup rolls inside for call ball one. Count is 1-0. And Hill sets and fires, and oh geez, this one is hammered to left center field. And this one is going to be a 4-bagger for Realmuto. And that is going to tie the game up at 2-2. That one left Realmuto's bat at 108 miles an hour. He hammered the crud out of it. And the score is now 2-2. And the first pitch to Bobe is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. Bohm is 0 for 1 on the afternoon, and the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-up. Heel sets and fires, and this one is hammered foul down the first base line, and that is going to make the first base stands. Count is 1-2 on outbound. And heel sets, fires, and the fastball is up and in. Count is evened at 2-2. And just for Joe, how do you do? Heel sets and fires, and the slider is up and away. The count is now full. 3-2. Heel sets and fires, and he is going to ring Bohm out looking for the second out of the inning, and that is Heel's third strikeout of the afternoon. Coming up to bat is Androlis Garcia. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first at bat. And Heel sets, fires, and the slider is off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0. Heel sets and fires, and this pitch is hammered down the right field line, and this one is going to be just foul. Count is even at 1-1. He sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled. Strike back. Count is now 1-2. And Hill sets, fires, and the slider is swung on and missed. That's going to be Garcia's second strikeout of the afternoon and Hill's fourth K of the day. Coming up to bat in the top of four is going to be George Lombard Jr., J.C. Escara, and Max Schumann. So heading into the top of the fourth, the game is tied 2-2. Coming up to bat, the Yankees. Not sure what pitcher is going to be there, but I suppose we are going to find out shortly. If you haven't, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. And if you are subscribed, make sure that your notifications are hit so that you know every time that we are live and not Memorex. If you're just getting here, we put an announcement out earlier that tonight's Italy versus Team USA is going to be called on NY YankeeMania at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. It will be simulcast here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. So if you have the opportunity, stop on in and listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is always appreciated. And I'm going to throw it out there to y'all. How are you feeling about today's game against the Phillies? Drop a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you're concerned about. And it looks like Johan Duran is coming into the game. And he was acquired by the Phillies at the trade deadline from the Minnesota Twins, one of their wholesale trades. Stepping up to the box is George Lombard Jr. He is 0 for 1 today with a K. And the first pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Duran's slider / sweeper catches the inside corner. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Duran sets, fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. And that is going to do it for Lombard Jr., the second strikeout of the afternoon for him. Coming up to bat is J.C. Escara, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. And Duran sets and fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Escara is 0 for 1 on the afternoon, and he popped up in his first at-bat. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer that is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and the 100-mile-an-hour fastball is way up high. Count is even at 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is going to go 2-2. And I want to thank Sean Browning for the super chat. Thank you, sir. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count is going to stay 2-2. And Durant sets, and the curveball is swung on and missed, and that is the second strikeout of the day for Duran. That is the 7th strikeout for Phillies pitching today. Coming up to bat is Max Schumann, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. He grounded out in the second inning, and the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1, catches the top of the strike zone. And Duran sets, fires, and this ball is chopped to the second baseman. Todd is going to field it and fired to Moore, and then that's going to do it for the Yankees. That was an easy inning for the Phillies. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th is going to be Bryson Stott, Brian De La Cruz, and Dylan Moore. I set a goal for today, 5 $1.99 super chats, and I will gift a free 30-day membership. Memberships are selected at random, so I can't pick who gets it. I want to thank everybody for hopping into the stream this afternoon. We appreciate your support on this busy Tuesday afternoon. I know most of you are at work. Your support is most appreciated. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Bullpen return or concerns, Mike? I'm actually not that concerned about it. I think that we have some people that are going to end up starting down in the minor leagues, and I believe that we have some quality minor leaguers who can make the pen. Brett Hedrick being one. Brock Selvage is another one that I would give some serious consideration to. And it looks like we are back to the broadcast. Todd is up to bat, and he is 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a run scored. And the first pitch is up high. Count is 1-0. Heel is at, and the pitch is on the way, and it is called. Strike 1. Count is evened at 1 up. Heel is at 60 pitches. Heel sets and fires, and the changeup is inside. Count goes to 2-1. Heel sets and fires, and this ball is guide to right center. Kennedy Corona is charging on it, and he is going to make the catch, and that'll do it for Dot. De La Cruz is coming up to bat. It looks like a mound visit is happening, and this is probably Heel's exit sign. Yankees have been pitching close to 60 to 65 pitches on their second/third outings. And this is actually the fourth outing for Hill. And it appears that Tim Hill will be coming in to take the bump. This game is going pretty quick. In the bottom of the fourth at the 1 hour mark. So pitchers are getting in there. They're efficient. A little bit of bingo with the long ball and not a lot of prolonged innings thus far. And Hill is ready, and the first pitch is on the way, and it is a slider foul strike back. Count is 0-1. And the second pitch is on the way, and the slider is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Hill sets and fires, and the fastball is a little off the plate. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. So De La Cruz is going to go out swinging, and that is the second out of the inning. And Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to the infield, and the third baseman is going to sit on it. That's going to be an infield hit for Moore. Coming up to bat is the center fielder, Leone. Leone is 1 for 1 on the day. He singled in his first at bat. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a fastball off the plate. Hill is bringing the heat with his 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Hill sets and fires, and this one is called ball one, but they are going to challenge it. And this one is going to be overturned. Great challenge by Escara. So the pitch is overturned. The count is 1-1. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Hill is a warrior. He just goes at batters. He doesn't care how slow he fires. And the next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is called strike two. Count is even down. Goose. What color is Joe's goose? Pitch is on the way, and this one is slap foul down the first base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. And how does Joe do? Hill sets and fires, and this pitch is up and away. Count is now full. And the pitch is on the way. It is chopped to Lombard Jr. He fields it cleanly and fires to Rice at first base. And that is going to do it for the Phillies in the bottom of the fourth. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. Take this inning. I have a contractor here that needs my attention. So take her away, Joe. Thank you.
You got it. All right. We're in between. We're at the end of 4, 2-2, and of course, how do you do? So how's everybody doing? Just wanted to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming on the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and of course, YankeeMania. We really appreciate it. So how is everybody? So as you all know, tonight we're going to be having the USA Italy game right here on YankeeMania and simulcasting on Yankees The Ugly Truth. So we kind of made a little switch for tonight, and it's going to be exciting. I've told some relatives and friends over in Italy to take a listen. So it's going to be pretty late in the morning for them, but they're going to do it. They've also told some relatives. So we should be seeing some people in Italy tonight. So looking forward to that. And just looking forward to it. The reason why it's going to be on YankeeMania and not our new channel is simple. Aaron Judge and all of that. It's a big Yankee flavor. And that's a big Yankee flavor. So we're keeping it on YankeeMania for this game. But Friday night's game will be on our new channel. And that will be at we don't know the time yet, and we don't know the teams yet, but it is the first day of the I guess the quarterfinals or whatever, whatever it is on Friday night, we're going to have it. Whatever game it is, I'm sure it's going to be very, very good. So we're looking forward to it, guys. So stick with us also tomorrow night on, of course, our new channel, which if you don't know by now, it's World Sports Mania Entertainment, and that'll be Chef Nick with Caterina Michio. They'll be talking about different recipes for St. Patrick's, St. Joseph's, and Easter and Passover. So a lot of things happening, but what we need for you is like and subscribe. That would mean the world to us. So if you could do that, again, everyone, thank you, and we really, really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to the top of the fifth, and Let's see. I believe it's who's up here. The Yankees. Okay, it's going to be Spencer Jones. Zach Kamal is pitching now for the Phillies. 1 ball, no strikes on Jones. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. That was a sweeper down and in, and he went for it. So he hit a long home run his first time up. So we're 2-2 here in the top of the 5th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, down low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. As we all know, Spencer Jones was already pulled to the minors, but that doesn't really mean too much because I guess, for certain things on the roster, maybe something is happening. We'll see. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Jones, right down Broadway, 2-2. And, of course, how do you do? 2-2, man, and how do you do? Spencer Jones has looked really, really good, not only at the plate, definitely in the outfield. He's an elite fielder. They're getting good stuff. They're getting good vibes with Jones and Dominguez. Dominguez hitting a dinger from the right side, which is a great sign. But we'll see how it goes. 2-2. We still got a lot of games to go. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Spencer Jones. Line in the center field, right at the center fielder. Didn't have to move, but that was hit like a bullet to center field. 1 man out. He is on the pitches, man. When he hits them, he hits them. I mean, this one was right. It was a smack to center field. What a nice shot, though. What a nice shot. He is right on the ball. And that brings up, they don't have a name here. Let's see. Oh, Orenius is up. They don't have the names on the scoreboard here, but I recognize the number now, number 60. He's been pretty good defense, Orenius, playing third base for the Yankees. And the first pitch was a strike. The next pitch was fouled off behind first base, and it's 0-2 on Marco Luciano. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Luciano, who is in the game for Urias. And the pitch right down Broadway, strike 3. It's good morning, good afternoon, good night, and I hate to say it, but go grab some bench. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. So we have 2 outs and 2-2. And how do you do? The Phillies have some Yankee flavor, of course, with Don Mattingly sitting on the bench there. And now Aurelius is up. So Luciano, I'm sorry, because I wasn't calling the game from the start. Luciano was starting. So that's where we are. So that pitch is a little ground ball behind home plate, and it's foul. So it's 0-1. And now there's a stoppage of play for some reason. Let's see what Jonathan Oyenis, 0 for 1 with a strikeout also. This spring he's batting 188 with 2 RBIs. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch way inside, 1-1. 1-1 here in the top of the 5th. We're still tied at 2-2. A big home run by Spencer Jones and a big home run by Jason Dominguez for the Yankees scores. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, way outside, 2-1 through the glove of Realmuto. I know I've been noticing, folks, Realmuto's been some Yankee killer the past 2 years. Man, he's smacking them left and right. He gets a hit every time up. It either he walks or he gets a huge hit. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. He looks into the sign. He sets, swung on and missed. And it's 2-2. And how do you do? Looking forward to the game tonight, guys. I hope many of you will be around for Italy, United States game. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's right down Broadway. Grab some bench. It is strike 3. But they're checking it out. I mean, I think it looked like a strike. Just hit the tip. The call is overturned. Wow, that just missed by a fraction of. Oh my God. So the count is 3-2. Well, see what the overturns are going to do to some plays in the game, guys. 3-2, and here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it is swung on and lined in the left field. That's going to go to the corner, all the way to the wall. And Onarius will stop at second with a 2-out double. Nice hitting, nice piece of hitting by Onarius. I'm telling you, this kid shows a lot. He really does. He's got a nice approach at the plate, and I like that. I mean, he went with the pitch. Kind of reminds me a little of Jose C at shortstop, only a little taller. But that was a nice shot all the way to the wall. So now we have 2 outs and a runner on second, and that is going to bring up Corona, the Corona Beer Man. The first pitch is a sinker, 92 miles an hour, outside for a ball, 1-0. Corona's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the third. So the stage is set here. Runner on second, 2-2 the score, 1-0 on Corona, who's had a nice spring so far. The pitch, line foul. And the count is 1-1 on Corona. He's on every pitch, this guy. He's another good-looking rookie. So the Yankees have some trade that they're showing. That's the one good thing about a lot of the Yankees going to the World Baseball Classics. Everybody's on display. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, way outside, 2-1 on a cutter, 89-mile-an-hour cutter. So we're ever so close getting to opening day, everyone, which we're all looking forward to. Yankees against the Giants on March 24th at 8 p.m. right here on NYYankeeMania. Here comes the pitch down low, 3-1. He's shanking his pitches a little bit. He's not following through McCambry. He's like just shanking it. He's not a true throw to home plate. He definitely needs to fix that up. And let's have the 3-1 pitch in there for a call, strike 2, 3-2. That was a good pitch. That was actually a very, very nice pitch. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners off for second. And the 3-2 pitch coming. And it is swung on and fly to center field. Can of corn. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So we've played 4.5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies 2. So what's everybody doing for the remainder of the afternoon? Are you at work? Are you coming back from work? Are you just at home? Hopefully everybody's feeling well. We really appreciate that you spend some time with us for some good preseason baseball. It's a little harder to do these games, folks, because when it comes to these innings like the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, if they don't put who's in the lineup, we're going to say is a ground ball to third over to first baseman, but we are trying to stay together with the names. It's a little harder. So, this would be hard for anybody, the greatest announcer, the greatest everything, because obviously if you don't know a name, you don't know who it is, and there's nothing in the back, it's a little difficult. So you have to bear with us a little bit, and we appreciate that. I mean, you can't go in and say, oh, I know that's so-and-so. Nah, not really. Not with all these youngsters playing single A ball and double A ball, and even some triple A ball, you you won't even recognize. So, that's basically what's cooking right now. And of course, we're in between innings. Let's see. We could get some scores. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have? Well, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it after this half an inning. Tigers are leading the Red Sox 3-1, bottom 5. Twins and Rays 0-0 in the 5th. In the 6th, 2-2 Orioles and Astros. The Blue Jays lead Atlanta 2-0 in the 5th. So let's go to the bottom of the 5th. And I think Brett Hedrick is in for the Yankees. Yep, and Pinto is up for the Philadelphia Phillies. And the first pitch is called strike 1. And we're underway here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This is a guy that has a very good chance of making the club, people. He could be very good, but some erratic games really cost him his spot last year. That really, really cost him. So here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, he was in 16 games. His ERA was 4.08, 28 innings, 13 strikeouts. He was very serviceable, I got to tell you. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. He gone. 1 man out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to bring up Trey Turner. Turner is one. Oh, no. Thought they had that up on the screen. Here comes the pitch, and it's a little ground ball to short. The vacuum cleaner has it, and he throws him out, and that's, of course, George Lombard Jr. 2 men out. 2 up and 2 down. That was quick. So we got 2-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Michael, I want to say hello to you. How's it going? And everybody else in the chat, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. And here's Yankee Killer again, JT Realmuto. They just can't seem to get him out. Way up high. Gets past Iscara, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. So this is another lefty that's going to be fighting tooth and nail for that one of the last spots in that Yankee line, in that Yankee bullpen. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. He fooled him with a sinker, 84 miles an hour. Edward came to the Yankees last year in a little trade, and he's been very serviceable. Here comes the pitch, just a bit outside, 2-1 on an 84 mile an hour slider. I'd like to see him get this guy out for a change. Man, this guy has just been on every pitch with us. There's a ball foul behind home plate, and we'll do 2-2, 2-2, and what do you do? What do you do? How do you do? Deuce. There's something about your goose, as Ken would say. Realmuto steps in. Edwick looks for the sign, and we're ready. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul down the right field line, and we'll do it again. Deuce. I don't know about you, everyone, but I can't wait for opening day. This is it. It's really time now. Let's get this going. And, of course, Realmuto just puts the bat out and gets another hit against the Yankees. Man, I'd love to see what his last 15 at-bats versus the Yankees is. It's got to be over 600. It seems like every time he's up, he's doing something. If he doesn't get a single, he doesn't get a home run, he walks, he gets on base. I mean, my God, he should be batting 500 if that's the case, if he faced the Yankees all the time. And 2 outs, here's Bohm up, and he takes ball 1, 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Alec Bohm is 0 for 2, ground out, and a strikeout. Welcome back, Ken. Hopefully everything's okay. And here comes the pitch.
Yep, contractors ran into a problem.
Is everything okay now?
There are a couple of areas where they level the floor out that it's not dry, so they went and got industrial blowers. They're blowing it down, and they're leaving for today, so they're not going to do any more work.
Oh, there's a line drive to left field. Dominguez picks it up, and runners on first and second, and 2 outs. That's one of the problems with Hedrick. He does not do well against right-handed hitters, and he needs to improve on that. That's where Tim Hill is very, very good at. And he probably needs another pitch or more of a sweeper type of pitch because he's not fooling right-handed hitters. And Garcia is up. I like to always call him A. Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Another Yankee killer when he was in the American League. Here comes the pitch. Right down Broadway, 0-1. So it's your famous 2-2. And how do you do? As far as the score is concerned, but that was the first pitch. Steps out and action stops. Looks like a really beautiful day there in Philadelphia town in Florida. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. And it's outside 1-1 on Garcia here in the bottom of the 5th inning with the score tied 1-1. So there's some good things that are coming out of this game, especially Spencer Jones and Dominguez. Here comes the pitch. Pop foul behind home plate. And it is 1-2 now on Garcia. Luis Hill looked pretty good again. He did give up a run or two. He gave up a home run. But his pitches are amazing down the middle. He's really throwing gas. And here's the pitch. And it is inside 2-2. On the Yankee, nope, they're not going to appeal it, but that looked kind of close. Here's the 2-2 pitch. The set. He looks back at second. Line right at, I believe that's Corona, and the inning is over. So, what is it?
It was Schumann. Schumann's the second baseman.
Okay. I thought it was Corona. I thought he was there. So at the end of 5
Corona's
innings,
the right fielder. He's the one that collided with Schumann.
Got it. All right. So with 2-2 at the end of 5, and let's see what happens. Now you're going to start seeing people that you may not know the names of, and we may not know the names of. So hang in there, everyone. It's a little tougher to do the later innings in spring training, but it doesn't happen during the season. Very rare. So I'm glad everything has worked out.
Coming up to bat, allegedly.
Good.
Coming up in the top of the 6th should be Ben Rice, Jason Dominguez, and George Lombard Jr.
If they're not taken out.
Yeah. Well, they're traveling, so they have a limited pool. They don't travel with a full squad when they
That's true.
leave Tampa.
This is true.
Now the pitchers, they'll bring a boatload of them, and you'll never know who the hell any of them are. So.
Just ask Abbott and Costello. Who's pitching today?
Yeah.
What time today? What do you mean what time today? What time today are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Uh-oh. Former Yankee Lou Trevino is coming in to replace McCamby.
Oh, God. It's going to be a home run here. No, I actually liked him, but he had so many injuries. I actually liked that.
He was hurt all the time.
Yeah, he was always hurt.
So for this stream, I set goals of 5 super chats, $1.99 or higher, and I'm going to give away a free membership. Stepping up to bat is Ben Rice. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off by Rice. Count is 0-1. Big Ben is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a strikeout and a ground out. Let's hope he can break through and do a little rat-a-tat. Trevino sets and fires, and the pitch is a sweeper that catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-2. Trevino sets and fires, and the pitch is never in the strike zone. The changeup is down low and in the dirt. Count is now 1-2 on Big Ben. Let's see if he can get a little bit of gong. Trevino sets and fires, and Rice taps. Changeup foul. Count is going to remain 1-2. Trevino sets and fires, and the cutter is down low. Count is evened at deuce. What color is Joe's goose? Trevino sets, fires, and the fastball is down and inside. Count is now full, 3-2. Trevino sets, fires, and the sweeper is way off the plate. And that is going to be ball 4 as Big Ben strips his gear off and heads to first. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And he will get to switch and hit from the left side of the plate today. Dominguez is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a solo shot home run in his first at bat and a strikeout. Trevino sets, Dominguez shows bunt, and the ball is going to roll all the way to the fence. So Rice is heading to second base on the wild pitch. And Trevino sets, and Dominguez hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is slapped into left field. Rice is going to advance at third. So that is a single to Jason Dominguez. Yankees have runners at first and third with nobody out. George Lombard Jr. coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Let's see if he can get one in the hit column, or at least have a productive out to put the Yankees up. And Trevino sets. Pitch is on the way, and the pitch is tipped by the batter into the glove of the catcher for strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Trevino sets, and the fastball is hammered foul down the first base line. That's going to make the stands. Count is now 0-2 on Lombard. Trevino sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is going to break off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Lombard. Lombard's father is coaching in the World Baseball Classic. He is the first base coach for Team USA. And the pitch is on the way. The changeup is way inside. Count is evened at deuce. What color is Joe's goose? It's Italian red, white, and green. That's what color. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is guide to right field. And Androlis catches it, and he fires home. Rice is not going to tag. And the throw was way offline, and Rice could have scored, but did not. Coming up to bat is J.C. Escara. 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a strikeout. And there was a pickoff attempt at first. Would not be surprised to see Dominguez take off and eliminate the double play. And the pitch is on the way, and Dominguez is on the way, and he is going to steal second base. So the Yankees now have runners at second and third with 1 out. The pitch was right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. So the count is now 0-1 Escara. And Trevino sets, and this one is hammered to the second baseman. He is going to field it cleanly and throw to first. Rice is going to score. So the Yankees take a 3-2 lead on Escara's ground out. So that was a productive out for the Yankees. Dominguez is going to advance to third. So the Yankees have a runner at third with 2 outs, and Max Schumann is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a pair of ground outs. And it looks like JT is going out to the mound to talk to his bullpen guy to settle him down a bit. Trevino was brought over to the Yankees in a trade 3 years ago. He spent most of his time on the IL. When he was there, he was a very effective pitcher for us. And Trevino sets, fires, and this one is lined into the gap between the center fielder and the right fielder, and Dominguez is going to trot into the plate. Schumann is going to go to second base, and he is going to have a double. So the Yankees now lead it 4-2, and Spencer Jones coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a solo shot home run. And Trevino sets and fires, and Jones tries to check his swing, but is not successful. Umpire rings him up for strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Trevino sets, fires, and the four-seamer is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is now 0-2 on Spencer Jones. Pitch is on the way, and Jones fouls this one off into the third base stands. Count is going to remain 0-2. And Trevino sets and fires, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Trevino sets, fires the changeup that is just tap foul. Jones stays alive. Count is going to remain 1-2. Trevino sets and fires, and the fastball is up and in. Count is evened at 2-2. And how does Joe do? Trevino sets and fires, and the sweeper is way up high and off the plate. Count is now full on Jones. Trevino sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call, strike 3, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the team scores 2 runs to take a 4-2 lead. And Spencer Jones is challenging it. I don't know what the hell for, because it was definitely a strike. And he's walking to the dugout. And the Yankees have no more challenges. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th is going to be Bryson Stott, Brian De La Cruz, and Dylan Moore. And we're going to bring Joe back up for another update.
Hello, guys.
Welcome back, Joe.
Thank you, sir. And we are going.
How do you do?
To oh yeah, you love that now, which is like I like the deuce. Okay, all right. Let's go to the scoreboard. Bottom 6, the Tigers 3-1 over the Red Sox. The bottom 7, no score, Twins and Rays. Bottom 5, Orioles 4, the Houston Astros 2. Bottom 6, Blue Jays 3, Braves nothing. Top 6, the Red Hot Mets 5-1 over the Cardinals. 2-2 Nationals and the Marlins. And later on, we have the Giants, Guardians, White Sox, Athletics, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Cubs, Texas Rangers, Padres, Angels, Cincinnati Reds, Rockies, and the Royals against the Mariners. So those are your scores right now up to the minute, everyone. Again, tonight, please don't forget, everyone, that we're going to have right here on NY Yankee Mania and simulcast on Yankees The Ugly Truths channel. We're going to broadcast and play-by-play USA against Italia, against Italy, everyone. So come and root for your favorite team. Let's have a little fun. And we're really looking forward to giving you that broadcast tonight, everyone. So that should be fun. Like and subscribe to both channels, Yankees The Ugly Truth and NY Yankee Mania. So a lot going on. Also, programming note, tomorrow morning we go back to our regular 9:30 in the morning for coffee, bagels, omelets, and Yankee talk with our family chat. So that's what's going on right now. And we're going to go, where are we going? The bottom of the 6th, correct, Ken?
Yep.
And take it away, my friend. And we'll see you guys later. And anything's needed, I'm just a phone call. I'm a text away, my friend.
All righty. Thank you. I'll drop you down. And we're going to come into this one. Already thrown 3 pitches, and the count is 1-2 on Bryson Stott. New pitcher for the New York Yankees is Paul Blackburn. Stott is in the box. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is chopped up the middle. Shoemake is going to field it and shoot it to Rice at first. So that is the first out of the inning. So it looks like the Yankees had a few substitutions. Shoemake is coming in for George Lombard Jr. Zach Short is replacing Max Schumann. And Yanquiel Fernandez is replacing Kennedy Corona. And the pitch is on the way, and this line drive is hit to right field. It's going to drop in front of Fernandez. So that is a base hit for De La Cruz. He is 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Coming up to bat is Dylan Moore. And the pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1 on Moore. Moore is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single in the fourth. Blackburn is up. And the pitch is hammered to center field. Jones is going back, and he is going to make the catch on the warning track, firing the ball back in. Runner cannot advance. So that is the second out of the inning. Leone is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is grounded to Shoemate, and he flips it over to short for the easy put out. And that is going to do it for the Phillies in the bottom of the third. Coming up for the Yankees in the top of 4 is Luciano, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ornelas, 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. And Yanquiel Fernandez, his first official at bat of the game. I want to thank everybody for being here on the live play-by-play of the Yankees versus the Phillies. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy Tuesday afternoon to listen to a little bit of baseball. But I'm going to ask you a favor. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing. And if you are members to those streams, make sure that your notifications are hit so that you know when we're live and not Memorex. If you could, we have a live play-by-play of tonight's Italy versus USA in the World Baseball Classic coming on at 9 p.m. on YankeeMania. So stop by and take a listen. It will be simulcast here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. So we look forward to calling the game for you, and I hope you have the opportunity to stop in this evening. For those of you who have just hopped in the stream, the Yankees are leading the Phillies 4-2 going into the top of the 7th. Marco Luciano is coming up, Ornelas is coming up, and Fernandez is coming up. And it looks like Chuck King is coming in to replace Lou Trevino, and they've got a wholesale amount of substitutions. McIntosh in for Remito, Day in for Bohm, Humphrey in for Garcia, Escobar in for Stott, Burgess is in for De La Cruz, Benalis is in for Moore, and Saltban is in for Leone. And let's see. We're going to join you mid at bat. Count is 2-0. Luciano is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And the fastball is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 3-run. And Joe from NY Yankee Mania is breaking some New York Jets news. The Jets get Geno Smith back, and the pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to Escobar. Escobar fits to Vinales. That is the first out of the inning for the Yankees. Thank you, Joe. Most appreciated. And the first pitch is on the way, and the fastball is called. Strike one on the inside corner. Cornelis is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout today. And King sets and fires, and the four-seamer is just off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. That four-seamer came in at 80 or 90 miles an hour. And the pitch is on the way, and it is hammered foul down the third base line. Count is now 1-2 on Ornelas. Ornelas steps out of the box for his one and only timeout. Yankees are playing the Phillies today, Brandon. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2, and how do you do? Catcher is challenging, and the call is confirmed that the pitch is a ball. The Phillies are out of challenges. And the pitch is on the way. And it is slice foul down the first base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. Is it a fair win? Well, let's see. Dominguez started the game off with a home run. Spencer Jones followed the next inning with a home run. There was some situational hitting, and the Yankees were able to drive in 2 with 2 outs. So, yeah, it's a good win. They're winning fairly. Pitch up is on the way, and it is chop foul. Count is going to remain 2-2. And how's Joe doing? And King sets. Pitch is out of the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is going to go full 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and the runner or the batter is called out on strikes. So that is the second out of the inning for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Yanquiel Fernandez. He is the new right fielder, recently acquired from the Colorado Rockies. Fernandez is an exceptional outfielder who hasn't figured out how to hit in the major leagues yet. And King sets and fires, and the slider is hit foul. Count is 0-1. And King sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That is strike 2. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is a slider that breaks out of the strike zone and is swung on and missed. That is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the seventh. And that's good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Fernandez. Coming up in the bottom of seven is going to be Pinto, Rincon, and McIntosh. For those of you who have hopped in the stream, we are going to the bottom of the seventh. The score is 4-2 Yankees. We're doing the seventh inning stretch. Normally I'd have music or something like that for you, take me out to the ball game, but I don't happen to have it uploaded yet. So we're just going to have to do a little bit of chatting. If you have time, make sure you stop in at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YankeeMania and Yankees The Ugly Truth for the live play-by-play of today's Italy versus USA in the World Baseball Classic. So we are 2 hours into the stream, but the game is going fairly quickly. Thank you for taking time to stop in and listen to a little bit of baseball, because your support is most definitely appreciated. And it looks like we are back at the broadcast. And is Blackburn coming out for a second inning of work? I suppose we're going to find out, because I have not seen an update. Uh-oh. Well, here comes some more wholesale changes. Looks like Ernesto Martinez is coming in at first base to replace Ben Rice. Miguel Palma is replacing J.C. Escara. Garrett Martin is replacing Spencer Jones. And Roderick Arias is replacing Jonathan Ornelas. And Blackburn is out for his second inning of work. And the first pitch is a sinker low and away. Count is 1-0 on Pinto. Pinto is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a strikeout. And Blackburn sets. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered to the third baseman. Arias is going to field it cleanly and shoot it to Martinez to record the first out of the inning. If you don't remember, Roderick Arias was a high international signing by the Yankees, was the number one prospect at the time, and he has failed to advance past A-ball. This is his make or break year, and they're playing him at third base. The first pitch is a cutter that catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Rincon is up to bat. Count is 0-1. This is Rincon's first at bat. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 0-2. And Blackburn has set. Pitch is on the way, and it is a towering fly ball to left field. And the ball is going to drift into the stands. The count is going to remain 0-2. Yeah, they've got the Philly fanatic doing the dance on the top of the dugout. What the hell good that does, I have no clue. Blackbird sets and fires, and the ball is chopped to Martinez. Martinez is going to take it by himself. So that is a 3 unassisted, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Escobar, the new second base. No official at bats today. Blackburn has thrown 14 pitches, 1 2/3 innings. Has not struck anyone out and has not given up a run or walked anyone. And Blackburn sets and fires, and the sweeper is just a bit low. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. And it is going to catch the outside of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. Blackburn sets and he fires, and the pitch is swung on. Well, it's a check swing, but the first base umpire says, no, 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 you go. That's going to be called strike 2. So the count is now evened at deuce. Or 2-2. And how do you do? And Blackburn sets, fires, and the sweeper is waved out weakly for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Phillies in the bottom of the 7th. So we're heading to the top of the 8th. Coming up to bat for our New York Yankees is Martinez, Gabrielson, and Shoemake. None of which who have had an official at bat today. So I guess we're going to see what they got. And for those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you ring the bell and turn on all notifications so that you know when we're live and not Memorex. Your support is wholeheartedly appreciated. Programming notes, we are going to have the World Baseball Classic matchup at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard on NY Yankee Mania with Team Italy facing against our Team USA. The game will be simulcast on Yankees The Ugly Truth. So if you have the opportunity, please stop by and listen to a little bit of baseball. Support is most appreciated. And I'm feeling a bit lonely, so I'm going to bring my friend Joe up. Welcome back, Joe.
What's going on?
What do you know?
Not too much. A little surprising news in Jet Camp today. What the heck was that? They won a veteran presence at quarterback. I really think that they don't know what the hell they're doing. But that's besides the point. That's for another day. That's for NY Mania show in the morning, coffee and bagels. But yeah, just news I wanted. I know we had some Jet fans on here, so I figured let me put it on there and see what people think about it. But other than that,
so they didn't think about it.
No. I think just the one person says you're kidding, something like that. But I like what I'm seeing with the Yankees. Everything that we want. The defense, the pitching. Blackburn's look pretty good today. That's a good sign. I still think he's making the club. When he's healthy, he's a good pitcher. Yeah, no question about it. So we're going what, top of the 8th over here, slowly but surely.
Yep.
Oh, there's the Philly fanatic.
And we're two pitches into the at bat. The count is 1-1 on Martinez. King is staying in for his second inning of work, and he sets and fires. and catches the top of the strike zone with a fastball that rings in at 96 mile an hour. Count is 1-2 on Martinez. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to the second baseman. Escobar is going to field it and fire it to Benalis for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the new Yankee catcher, Palma. And now they've got people dancing with the fanatic on the dugout. So wonderful. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker down low for ball one. Welcome to the stream, Michael. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't, hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And King sets and fires, and this ball is chopped directly back at him. He fields it cleanly, and underhand flips it to Benalis. That is going to be the second easy out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the new Yankee second baseman, Zach Short, former New York Met. This is his first official at bat of the afternoon. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a four-seamer that comes in at 91 miles an hour. It catches the outside portion of the plate for call strike one. And King sets, fires, and the sinker is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Short. And Short is back in the box. He's ready for the pitch. King sets and fires, and this ball is lined to center field for a base hit. So that is the first hit that King has allowed today in his relief appearance. And King sets. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. This should be Gabrielson. Actually, Arias. And the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And King sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That is good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Arias. Coming up in the bottom of the eighth is McIntosh, Fergus, and Day. And I'm going to bring my good friend Joe back up. Joe, Joe, what do you know?
What do we know? Quiet day. Waiting for fireworks later. Should be a lot of fun with all the games later on. And just looking forward to Yankee opening day, Ken. We're getting close. We're getting itchy. We're getting ready. The last couple of weeks should be fun because we can actually do a full game and know who's in the lineup and who's not. Instead of this eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What?
Maybe.
We hope so anyway.
We may have a Schumann on there that you won't recognize off the bat. You may have a Paul DeYoung on there that you don't recognize. Maybe a Randall Grichuk. There are plenty of hopefuls to travel west with the Yankees.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Grichuk made his Yankee debut yesterday, and
Yeah, long fly ball, and then
Looked
what a pop.
okay. I mean, yep, a little bit of rushing it. Of course, he hasn't had any at bats against live game time pitching, so not unanticipated.
Yep.
However, he can still fly in the outfield and can make plays.
Yep. 100%. So it's you get to a point where you get antsy and you want to get the season started. You want everything to let's go, and then before you know it, the season will be ending. Time goes so fast, it's
It'll be
crazy.
football season. Well,
Tomorrow
let's
night.
see. McIntosh is leading off, and Blackburn is going to stay out for his third inning of work.
Wow. They are making him work.
And the pitch is on the way, and it is inside for ball one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Blackburn sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2 on McIntosh. Blackburn sets and fires, and the sweeper is just off the plate. And the pitch is on the way, and Blackburn misses up and in. Count is 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. So McIntosh is going to take a leadoff walk in the bottom of the eighth. Coming up to bat is Fergus, the new Philly left fielder. Is his first official at bat of the day. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a fastball swung on and miss. Count is 0-1. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the bottom of the eighth. The Yankees lead 4-2. There is a runner at first with nobody out, and the batter is Fergus. Blackburn sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off, so the count is 0-2 on the hitter. Well, Jake, that's your choice. If you don't want to watch Grisham lead off, don't watch. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the third baseman. Arias fills it and fires across the diamond to Martinez to record the first out of the inning. Runner is going to advance to second, so the Phillies have a runner at second with one out, and Benalis is coming up to bat. And Blackburn sets. And the sweeper is high and away. Count is 1-0. Blackburn sets, checks on the runner at second. And he makes a pickoff attempt. And the runner is back in there head first. Just barely gets back. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is now evened at, or it is at 2-1. Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 2-2. And how do you do? And Blackburn sets and fires, and the cutter is shot foul. Count is going to remain deuce. Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Phillies have a runner at second with 2 outs. And Saltabon is coming up to bat. Blackburn sets and fires, and the sweeper is check swing. Confirmed, not a swing by the first base umpire, so that is ball 1. Blackburn checks on the runner. He sets and fires, and the ball is grounded to Shoemate. Shoemate's going to field it cleanly and fire it to Martinez for the third out of the inning, and the side is now retired for the Phillies. So we are headed to the top of the 9th. The Yankees lead the game 4-2. For those of you that are in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. For those of you that are here, I see my good friend Joe back, so I'm calling him up. You're off the bench, brother. For those of you that are here, I see my good friend Joe back, so I'm calling him up.
How you doing?
You're off the bench, brother.
What happened?
We are headed to the top of the 9th. We have Shoemate, Martin, and Luciano coming up to bat. So I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Now I can. So we're in the top of the 9th.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
if I know any of the players, I'll have a
Well, you know Shoemake. You might know Martin, maybe not. And then Luciano has been there the entire game.
Yeah. If they don't make any changes.
Yeah.
Wow. These games are, kind of long, right? They're just drawn out. I guess because of all the changes and everything, and they are.
I was about to say.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, now I can hear you. It went silent. Well, we're going to the 9th inning. The Yankees holding on to a 4-2 lead. And we're still in commercial break. Aren't you glad they like to speed up the game, Ken? Not on my watch.
Yep.
Just kidding. All right, we are ready for the hopefully. Well, I guess no matter what, this is the last part of the game. No matter what happens in spring training, it could be 15-15. That's what's going to happen. So the first pitch is grounded to short, and over the first is one man out. Did you catch who that was up? Because I'm behind you. Our stream is my streams is a lot slower than yours.
Shoemake. He was the one that was up.
Okay. See, they don't put the name. They don't put the names on the top.
He was the one that grounded out. Gabrielson is up to bat.
Right. Okay. So it's no balls and one strike here in the top of the ninth inning with the Yankees leading 4-2. Here comes the pitch. In there. They want that checked. That did not look like a strike to me. I don't know if you saw that, Ken, but I know you're way ahead of mine. Let's see. And they call that a strike. Well, we figured. So it's 1-1 here in the top of the ninth inning. And the set and the pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. The fans are starting to, well, they're little by little, they're leaving. Little by little, they're leaving. Here comes the pitch, and it's line foul down the third base line, and it's 0-2. Well, he's got some nice hair going over here, Gibelson. A lot of hair. He looks a little like DeGrom from the back. All right, 1-2 in the ninth inning. I guess this guy's like single A or double A. And the pitch is, oh man, that looked like a strike, and they called that a ball. So we have 1-2 here. 1 ball, 2 strike count. He's pitching pretty fast. Here comes the pitch. And that one looked inside. And now, Ken, the pitcher can't go to his head, right? It's got to be the catcher.
No, the pitcher can, but they don't have any challenges left.
Oh, okay, they can. All right, I wasn't sure if they could. I thought it was only the catcher, to be honest with you.
Pitcher, catcher, hitter.
Oh, okay. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it is called strike 3 right down Broadway. And that is the second out of the inning. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Still 4-2 Yankees. But we saw some good things here, folks, today. Dominguez hitting a home run from the right side of the plate. Spencer Jones on a couple of hit a homer and looked pretty. Is a really smooth center fielder. No balls and a strike. Who we got up there? Who's that? King? King is up. Maybe it's the cousin is Berger. Get it? I got a smile from Ken. So Burger King. So hey, listen, anytime Ken smiles, man, you know you did good. Just kidding. We love Ken. Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed. And it's 2-2, and Ken, take it away. And how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He looks in. Why did I get the feeling he's going to strike out? No, it's down low, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Man, we're really behind because I see, wow, here comes a 3-2 pitch outside, ball 4. So that the inning continues. Well, I can't believe how far we're behind over here, Ken.
Well, I'm right on time, brother.
No, I know you're good, but I see on the game day they have something different, way different than what I have. Here comes the first pitch, right down Broadway for a call, strike one. All I can tell you is number 83.
Garrett Martin.
Thank you. And the pitcher's line to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. And we have now first and second for the Yankees with 2 outs here in the 9th inning. Give that man a contract. That was a nice line drive.
And Yanquiel Fernandez, the new right fielder, is coming up to bat.
Okay, see that him I would have recognized. I mean, he looks like he's got all the tools. I mean, I can't believe he can't swing the darn bat. But he's somehow.
Oh, he can swing it. He just can't hit anything.
Yeah, he can't hit anything. But the nice part of it is that he's some outfielder, though. I mean, he could be a great defensive replacement. All right, the first pitch. Right down Broadway, strike one. 0-1. It's crazy how far behind it is. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's right down Broadway again, 0-2. Could you try to swing at the pitch? You know, the object is to hit, bat the ball, meet the ball, you know. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
See the ball.
Oh, see the ball. Ground ball to second, over to first. The inning is over. And guess what, folks? We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning, and the Yankees lead 4-2. Mariano Rivera will be coming in. No.
We're going to have Humphreys, Day, and Pinto coming up to bat. Humphreys and Day have not had an official at bat, and Pinto hasn't done very well today. So I'm curious if Blackburn is going to come out and finish the game.
Do they want to kill Blackburn or what? I mean, come on.
I think they're stretching him out to be a spot starter.
Yeah.
I think he'll either be the 5th starter or
the long relief.
Ryan Yarbrough will be the 5th starter or long relief. They're going to toggle one of those two because Ryan Weathers is not going to be the 5th starter.
No, probably not. He's got to be in the bullpen.
Let's see.
Are you making any predictions on Aaron Judge's year yet?
Nope. Paul Blackburn is in there. And the first pitch is a sweeper. Call, strike one. Next pitch is a changeup down low. Count is 1-1. Blackburn is at 39 pitches on the game. Blackburn sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled straight back. Count is now 1-2 on the Philly hitter. Blackburn sets and just misses outside with a changeup. Count is evened at 2-2. And just for Joe, how do you do? Blackburn sets and fires, and this ball is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Blackburn is at 41 pitches, has pitched 3 innings and has 2 strikeouts. Not giving up a run today. Blackburn sets, and the curveball bounces in the dirt and over the catcher's shoulder. Count is now full, 3-2. Joey Bag of Donuts. How you feeling about today's game?
I've seen a lot of nice things. That's basically what I could say. With Spencer Jones and Dominguez, and even with Blackburn, he's pitched very, very well. But I think they went
Blackburn
so
fired.
much.
The cutter is up inside. That is ball 4. So Humphreys is going to take his base. Damn it. Give us a 4-6-3, 3-6-3, something. Day is coming up to bat. First pitch is swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's glove. Count is 0-1.
I got a sneaky feeling he's going to give up a home run. I don't know why.
Nope. Blackburn sets and fires, and this pitch is foul down the third baseline. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is call, strike 3. That's Blackburn's third strikeout of the day. So,
I don't think he's going to come in and pitch tomorrow, that's for sure.
What do you say, Joe? He gone.
He gone.
Go ahead. Finish it.
Grab some bench.
And it looks like they're going to have a pinch hitter in for Pinto. His name is Di Martini. I wonder if he's of Italian descent. And the first pitch is on the way. He is a left-handed hitter, and he swings wildly at a changeup. Count is 0-1.
Might be a relative of D. Martin.
Could be. And Blackburn sets, and this ball is a towering fly ball. It is going to make it into the third base stands. Nice fan for a souvenir out there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, they're definitely stretching him out, that's for sure.
It says, I think he's your fifth starter.
Poor Blackburn.
And Blackburn sets, fires, and the curveball is way up high. Count is 1-2. You realize we tried to trade for him 4 years ago when he was with the A's, and he was their ace. I mean, he's got good stuff.
He just gets hurt a lot.
He was hurt with the Mets, and the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. That is the second out of the inning, and Blackburn's fourth K of the day. Swing, batter, swing. And you gone. Go ahead, call it.
He gone. All
right, there is 2 down. Let's end this shit show and be done with it. Rincon, the shortstop, is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon, and Blackburn sets. And the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1.
Is Zascara playing? I just realized, is he playing the whole game behind the plate, or did they take him out?
No, he got pulled 2 innings ago. And the pitch is on the way. In the dirt, and Humphreys is going to take second base on defensive indifference. Blackburn sets, and the pitch is on the way, and this one is a towering fly ball. The catcher is going to through the pooch. It hits his glove, and he drops it. So the count goes to 1-2. And there goes your opportunity to make the major leagues this season.
Drop a pop-up. Oh, God.
And Blackburn sets and fires, and the cutter is up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 2-2.
And how do you do?
Indeed, I do.
I do.
Blackburn sets, and this ball is sliced foul into the third base stands. Count is going to remain 2-2.
Deuce, deuce.
Blackburn's like, I got a lunch date. Come on, man. Just swing and miss. And Blackburn sets and fires. And this ball is hammered into right field. And that is going to be foul. The Rincon was happy for about a half a second as he was rounding first and figured out, oh, damn, I've got to go back and grab my bat again. Mr. Rincon, there is a nice buffet down there in the clubhouse. Just make it easy so you can get your lunchy and some munchies.
Maybe Don Mattingly will come up.
He probably got a sandwich. And the pitch is on the way, and the cutter is inside. Count is now full, 3-2.
You have any idea who the pitcher is tomorrow?
Nope, hadn't even looked at it. And the pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. That is ball 4. Rincon is going to take his base. Welcome back to the stream, Cruz. Appreciate you being here. So the situation is Yankees lead 4-2 in the bottom of the ninth. Phillies are up to bat with runners at first and second. There are 2 outs, and the second baseman Escobar is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. And it looks like the Yankees have a arm stretching possibly to come in the game. Blackburn checks on the runner. And the sinker is just a bit low. Count is 1-0. Blackburn is at 60 pitches, 3 2/3 innings, and 4 strikeouts. Blackburn checks on the runner at second, sets and fires, and that pitch is going to catch the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Well, Jonathan, I bet you if you asked Blackburn, he wouldn't like you. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped foul. Count is 1-2. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. Escobar is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch is just off the plate for ball 3. Count is now full. I think it was a good pitch. Blackburn sets, and this ball is Grounded to the shortstop, who fires across to Martinez. That is going to do it for the day. The Phillies retired in the bottom of the ninth. The score is going to end up being 4-2 Yankees.
Well, that lagged on for a little while, but it's over. Yankees win.
Yep.
The Yankees win.
And the totals for today, Yankees had 4 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. Phillies had 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The winner of today's game is Brett Hedrick. The loser is Lou Trevino. Paul Blackburn ends up with the save. Just a programming note, this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Italy versus USA World Baseball Classic game will be on YankeeMania. Simulcast on Yankees The Ugly Truth. If you have the opportunity, stop by and give a shout out when you come in. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family or YankeeMania, please consider subscribing. And if you are subscribed to one or both channels, make sure you hit the notifications so that you know every time that we are live and not Memorex. Joe, any final thoughts?
No, I'm just happy with the result. I thought we saw some good pitching from Blackburn, Louis Seal, and I like the hitting of Dominguez more and more. He looks like he's finally getting comfortable, and I believe he's going to make the team. I just don't see where they said this. Maybe they wanted to light a fire under him and he hurt him. I don't know, but at this point, he's got to make the team, especially if they don't keep Spencer Jones up there. He's a talent. He's got to play. He was in every run support. They were even they were commenting it, showing video of him all through this game on here, and he's got to play, man. He's got to. If you don't, they got to and I the way I feel about trading one of those two guys. It's just not in my vocabulary. They got to keep these guys. But other than that, again, I saw some really nice things from the Yankees again today, and you got to be pretty happy with the way the team's playing right now, regardless spring training or not. Ken, I like what I'm seeing, and that's all I have until 9:00 tonight.
And I'm going to end this stream in traditional YankeeMania fashion with "Let's go Yankees," and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And we will see you tonight at 9.